If you're thinking about selling your Las Vegas home this spring, you might be wondering, is now actually a good time? With everything shifting in our market, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to position your home to sell, no matter what's happening around us. Hi, I'm Allison Hammonds with Realty One Group and longtime Vegas local. For years now, I've helped homeowners just like you navigate in all kinds of markets. I'm a 21-year Vegas local, so I've seen our market through ups, downs, and everything in between. And today I want to talk to you about what's working right now for sellers as we head into spring 2026. So let's talk about what's actually happening in our Las Vegas market right now. As we move into spring, historically, which is one of our strongest selling seasons here in Vegas, the market feels different than it did 6 months ago, and definitely different than a couple years ago. But here's what I want you to understand. A changing market doesn't mean a bad market for sellers. It just means we need to be smarter about our strategy. Let me break down what I'm seeing right now in Las Vegas. First, inventory levels are shifting. We're seeing a little bit more homes come on the market compared to the last few years, which does mean buyers have more options. Now, that might sound scary if you're trying to sell, but here's the truth. It just means we can't rely on the throw it on the market and it'll sell itself approach anymore. We have to be intentional. The second, buyer activity is still strong, especially as we head into spring. Families want to move during summer break. People are still relocating to Vegas for work, for taxes, for lifestyle. The buyers are out there. They're just being more selective than they were a couple of years ago. Now, third, and this is very important, homes that are priced right and presented well are still selling very quickly and for strong prices. The difference is there's no room for overpricing or cutting corners anymore. So, what does this mean for you if you're thinking about selling? Now, your first strategy is around pricing. It has to be spot on from day one. In a changing market, your first 2 weeks on the market are everything. That's when you get the most eyeballs, the most showings, and the most activity. If you overprice, you miss that window, and then you're chasing the market down with price reductions. Now, I know it's tempting to test the market at a higher price, but I'm telling you, in today's market, that strategy backfires. Buyers are educated and they're looking at comps. They know what's overpriced. Instead, we want to price your home competitively from start based on real data, recent sales in your neighborhood, current active listings, and what buyers are actually willing to pay right now, not 6 months ago. Now, your second strategy is presentation, and that matters more than ever. When buyers have more options, they're comparing your home to everything else available. That means staging, curb appeal, and how your home shows online is critical. You don't have to spend $50,000 on renovations, but you do need to declutter, deep clean, touch up, paint, and make sure your home photographs well. Most buyers are scrolling through listings on their phone, and if your photos don't stop the scroll, they're moving on to the next house. Here's a pro tip for you guys. Invest in professional photography. And I can't stress this enough. Homes with professional photos definitely get more views, more showings, and statistically sell faster and for more money. Now, strategy number three, be ready to negotiate. In a seller's market, you might get multiple offers over asking with no contingencies. In a more balanced market, like we're in now, you might get one solid offer at or below asking, and that buyer might ask for some contingencies. That does not mean you're losing. It means you're negotiating. And a smart seller knows when to hold firm and when to work with a qualified buyer to get the deal done. Now, I always tell my clients the best offer isn't always the highest offer, it's the one that actually closes. So we look at financing strength, timelines, contingencies, the entire picture. Now, strategy number four is timing, and it still matters. Spring is typically our busiest season in Las Vegas real estate. Families are buying before summer, snowbirds are making decisions, and tax refunds are coming in. So if you've been on the fence about selling now through early summer, is a very smart window. Here's the thing, even in spring, if your home isn't priced right or presented well, it's going to sit. So the timing works in your favor, but only if you execute on the other strategies. Now, strategy number five is work with an agent who knows this market. And I'm not just saying this because I'm an agent. I'm saying it because in a changing market, experience and local knowledge matter. You need someone who knows what's selling, what's sitting, and what buyers are actually looking for, and how to position your home to stand out. A good agent will give you honest feedback, even when it's not what you want to hear. We will tell you if your price is too high, if your home needs work, or if your timing is off. Because our job is to get your home sold, not just let it sit. Here is the bottom line. Selling your Las Vegas home in a changing market is absolutely doable, and you can still walk away with a great result. But it requires the right strategy pricing, strong presentation, and a willingness to adapt. The market might feel uncertain, but your approach doesn't have to be. When you have a clear plan, the right team, and realistic expectations, you can sell successfully no matter what's happening around us. So if you're thinking about selling your Las Vegas home this spring, or you're just exploring your options, I'd love to help. I have a free seller's guide that walks you through pricing, staging, timelines, and what to expect. You can grab that in the description below. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and follow for more Las Vegas real estate insights. I post new videos every week to help you make confident, informed decisions about buying and selling here in Vegas. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to helping you make your next right